And we're live. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
So, yes, we are here to talk about this book.
I had the old. Oh, I can hold it up actually. I
Mm.
have it on my phone. Dang it!
Have you returned it already?
No, but I did take it off my phone, so now I've got to download it again just to get the picture up.
Okay.
If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous.
Hi, Livia. Did you read the book? I still haven't. I'm still like collecting my thoughts on it because I think we both just finished it quite quickly.
Yeah.
Today.
I read most of it last night, and then I think I read the last. I think it was like an hour and a half or something I had left this morning. So I finished reading that today in between editing.
So I think I'll give this like a 3.5 because I'm intrigued to see where it goes, but I felt like I had to really concentrate on the story.
Oh my god, you made me feel so much better saying that.
I felt like if I was, because it's like I was reading it and then I got the audiobook. So I was immersion reading it. But the times when I put my book down to like grab something or whatever, I got completely lost in the story. So I kind of had to back it up and be like, hang on a minute, what was going on? So yeah. How Olivia gives it a 3.52. What about you? Your thoughts?
Well, in all honesty, if I hadn't been reading it for this, I would have DNF'd it fairly early on, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
that'd be a little bit. Same.
I think I'm landing on 2.5. I feel quite harsh about it. But I think that's partly because I was looking forward to it so much that I went in with too high expectations because of that.
Possibly.
I don't know. Because I mean, it happens, doesn't it? But
yeah, I mean, it felt. I mean, there was a lot of world building and all the rest of it, but I couldn't place a time period. It felt like it was like the 1800s.
Yeah.
But then in other times it felt really modern. So I'm like, where are we?
Yeah. But that's because they had time jumps that weren't clear. Well, not time jumps. It was like time. What is it called? Time travel.
No, they were like slipping through worlds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So, like, I think that was why. But like, I feel I don't know. It just wasn't very well.
See, the thing is, I feel
It
like
wasn't very clear.
Yeah, I feel like now I've read it once. When the next book comes out, I don't know if it's a duology or a trilogy. I think right now it's just looking like a duology. I think when the next book comes out, if I'm gonna read that one, I feel like I'll have a much better experience rereading this because I won't be so focused on what was going on. It's like I had a hard time like writing notes down as well because I was so focused on the book itself. I was like, my notes were basically just questions of like, who's this? Who's this?
Yeah. See, I like at first, I think I told you last night, didn't I? At first, I thought I was struggling to concentrate because of the situation I'm in right now. I'm not feeling great. My mental health isn't fantastic. and that obviously has an impact on concentration and things like that. So at first I thought it was that, because I am struggling with concentration anyway. But then I found myself getting really agitated, which I haven't been getting. So it did make me step back and think, is this really just the situation I'm in right now, or am I just not getting this book? Do you know what I mean? Like, and
yeah,
then,
I mean, I feel like if I was kind of like in the mental state that you are, with like, just like, burnout and overwhelmness, if I tried to read this book, I'd have just been like, no. So
yeah,
I've got to give you props for getting through it, because it really was one that you had to concentrate on.
yeah. And I think maybe I will give it a go again at some other point, but I have the physical copy. This is why I've ended up just having the audio, because I ordered the physical. So I think I've got the same edition that you have, but through Vinted.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes a long time to come, and it has. And I've got the notification this morning that it will arrive on Monday, of course.
Thank you.
So I don't know, like maybe I'll give it another go when I'm not feeling this.
Let's see, let me just have a looky when the next book comes out. I think Livia's saying that there was world building that yeah,
That's
definitely.
one bit that I did like, I think.
It feels to me the second book, not a
First.
this feels like a second book, not a first book. Yeah. The author present the characters that we should have known and cared for them. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind a story that, like, jumps straight in with both feet. I quite like that. But
as long as you get to know things without it feeling like you're having to catch up all the time.
Yeah.
There's a way of doing it, I feel like.
I feel like we could have had a little bit more backstory.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
And even though there was sapphic romance within this book, I wouldn't call it, because I'm just looking at the genres and it's like fantasy, LGBTQ, lesbian, queer, science fiction, and I'm like, I'd call it queer. I wouldn't say it was, it didn't. You know what I mean?
No. Sorry.
Nah, that's fine. So sorry. The next book is supposed to be out. It's called The Last Soul Among Wolves, and it's expected 19th of August this year. So we'll see.
You know, I keep saying that I'll try these books again. I probably won't, because I'll get distracted by all the other books. So
I mean, that's fair, because I mean, there's a lot of books coming out this year that you just
Although having the physical copy come in might encourage me more with this one. I don't know.
And also, it's like, you can tandem read it like I did, and it's like, I think I was in a rush to finish it, so I did put it on, like, high speed. I think if I was just relaxed reading it, I might be a little bit more immersed in it, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
So I'm so relieved we all think the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
definitely.
Shauna. How are you? But yeah, I mean, okay, so I like that it represented a single mum who was basically, like, trying to do all the things on their own, and then by the end of the book, spoilers, by the end of the book, they're like, no, I can have help. I am allowed to ask for help. I'm not losing anything by help. I did like that aspect of it, but it felt like that was more of a secondary part to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, for me, that was I think I'm realizing that I just don't like that in books. I don't like following parents that have just had a baby and the whole postnatal and how boobs are leaking and all of that stuff. For me, it just does. Like, I appreciate that it's a good thing to have representation of, but for me, it's not something I enjoy reading about, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
Right.
I will say that this, I mean, I love this edition, this Illumicrate edition, but
It is so pretty.
It really is. But I'm annoyed that you don't get chapter numbers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it does tell you, like, you know, the time, and I do like that you have the time throughout. But I'm like, would it have been that hard to add a chapter number?
Not really, no.
That's just a little, like, you know, thing that bugs me.
Yeah, I like a chapter number as well.
I feel like it too, but sometimes it feels a little too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like she was really whiny as well. And I don't know if it was that it was supposed to be showing like how your hormones are all over the place in that phase of life kind of thing, and that can impact your perception of the world and how you interact with it and stuff. But it just came across as whiny to me, which to me isn't a good representation of parents that have just had a baby, because I mean I haven't really, like, yeah, okay, we all have our gripes, like lack of sleep, for instance, but I don't know, like, I don't think of new parents as whiny, whereas I did think of this person as whiny.
Yeah, I think new
Because
parents are
all of
just
the
more
book was
exhausted.
about it.
Yeah.
You're just getting through, basically. So it's just like you haven't got time or energy to whine.
I will say, for like 383 pages, there was a lot of story crammed in.
Yeah.
I haven't read anything else by this author. This is, I mean...
So is this a debut or no?
No, it's not.
Okay. I think I asked that last time when we were talking about it as well.
They wrote the Tethered Mage. Let me just see if I can present, because I mean you'll probably see the cover and go, oh. So let me just do this thing.
Oh. I do like that cover. I've got a thing about birds on covers for some reason.
So this is young adult. I mean, this felt, even though it was following a new mum, it read YA.
Yeah,
it definitely felt YA.
I agree with that totally.
And
maybe that's another reason why I didn't click with it, because I'm not vibing that much with YA at the moment.
I mean,
unless
that's
it's more like new adult rather than young adult. I don't know.
Spoiler: the little girl being her daughter, loads of bush. But yeah. To be fair, I did call it with the whole, like, you know, when Kev was like, I wanted to learn how to do that, like, you know, thingy step, because, like, you know, I had to try, like, yeah, I'm looking for this girl or whatever. I actually wrote, what's a betting that Rika was that girl?
Yeah.
It was like glaringly freaking obvious.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm so relieved, you know, because I genuinely thought it was going to be one of them situations where we were like polar opposites, which I do think it makes a good conversation.
It does, yeah.
But like, I always just want to like it.
I mean, fair. I mean, it's not a bad book. it was entertaining, but it cost too much brain power. It's definitely not a sit back and a relaxing read.
Oh, definitely not. No. If you want something that's like you have to like fully be in the zone for, that is probably a good one for you.
Yeah, and to be fair, there were even though some things in it were like glaringly obvious, like Rika, like being the child. There were other parts that I was surprised by. Things I was like, oh, okay. So my brain didn't completely figure out what was going on. I did like, I mean, characters. I couldn't really stand Kem. Rika was okay, but to be fair, I would have rather followed Marjorie and what was it, Jason around. Is it Jason? Yeah. They just seem so much funnier and more like caring as stuff.
Yeah.
More for how much they weren't there, they felt like better written side characters than main characters.
Yeah,
too much effort for the result. Well. Definitely.
Yeah.
Why?
Hopefully.
When you're so pretty? Why? When you're so pretty? Why? But maybe the second book is absolutely amazing.
Maybe. I may wait for you to read it and then
I'll just be like, read it, it's good.
Yeah. How are you doing with that, by the way, Paula? Stalking you on Storygraph to see when you've read it and what your thoughts were.
Well, it's not out until August, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just trying to see if, like, literally, I'm like, very interesting names. Bless Marjorie. What's the convergence? Is the clock an echo? Who's the little girl? Literally just questions because I'm like concentrating so hard on it.
Yeah. My only real notes. Most of it is scrawl, so I can't actually read it. So that was obviously me trying to like pay attention and write at the same time. So clearly we've both had that same experience. The first comment I've put is that hate all the new parent / baby stuff. And then Signa couldn't come up with your own name then, huh? Because Signa is the main character in Belladonna, and that's one of my favorite series. So it's like, it's to me like it's quite a unique name. So it's not like it's Sarah.
Wasn't Signa meant for like like sir or mistress, like and then because the males had a different, because it was like Signa Marjorie and stuff.
Oh. I just thought that was a name.
No. See, confusing.
Fine, I take it back.
Hello, Dada. Hi. Olivia noted that too. Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, it was like Donna Marjorie. Signa Thorne, because obviously her name was Kembrel Thorne, so Signa. I think that they could have been like ranks or something, like Mr. or Mrs. or ranks.
Okay, well that's a bit different, a bit more unique.
So yes, not read this, but when you say Sigma, I think of the kids that knew word. Yeah, fair. Hi, Cool Gamer. Sigma or Sigma. You need to stop making me put the book down. Hang on.
I thought it was Signa, but
Signa, Signa. Signa.
So I got that bit right.
Just a heads up, cool gamer. This is book club talk. It's not sprints. We're talking about this book, so if you don't want to get spoiled, you might want to dip. But feel free to stick around because I think we've done chatting about the book pretty much.
Yeah.
We're just going to chat. We're just going to chat now.
I don't know.
Although the book that we're reading this month is Immortal Dark. And I'm so
excited for this.
I got the special edition. Someone sent me the special edition as a Christmas present.
So nice.
Mm-hmm.
But also I need to stop saying I'm excited for books. I feel like I'm jinxing it now.
Well, to be fair, this won by a landslide, votes-wise. No one voted on the Goodreads poll, but so many people voted on Discord, so yay.
Perfect.
Okay, well, add that to the read list, yes. Oh my god, I need Immortal Dark. I should not be buying more books right now. I mean, yeah.
Same, but I'm gonna anyway.
We're book people. It's what we do. Yeah. I was writing the same, Hermie.
High five.
Goodreads. What is that? Yeah. So
I'm too short for that conversation.
Because I'm excited too. Yeah. This is a vampire book as well. So yes.
I love a vampire book.
Yes. Let me just because I actually did the thing. It's like, yeah, 12 votes for Immortal Dark. It's like I took mine and your votes off of Discord because we both voted for it on Storygraph.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Pretty good at that, aren't I?
It's all right. I mean, I go through and make sure that there's no duplicates and stuff anyway, so it's all good. So yeah, 12, and then the other ones had like 2 and 2, and then 1. So it won by a feckin' landslide.
Yeah. So if it's rubbish, it's not me that's jinxed it this time.
No. The poll is up for. In fact, hang on. Let me share the screen. I could do that on here. I just, it'll make it easier so you can see. Talk amongst yourselves. How have you been? What have you been up to?
I've been up to nothing and everything.
Okay, so this is the poll for March. Jesus. No brain, no worky. So we've got Half-Assed Human by Lena Norms. This Dark Descent, Midnight Runes, and Bat Eater. And I will say, I'm probably going to read Bat Eater this month.
If I can fit it in, I probably will as well, to be fair.
So
it's staring at me so hard. I can feel it staring at me from the other room right now. So.
I love Vampire a while. I didn't read it, but yeah. I watched Laura's video. I still need to do it.
Oh, thank you.
I was getting ready. I'm like, makeup. I'll do. Of course, Bat Eater is on there. Yeah. You showed the edition. I'm guessing you showed the edition that you got because oh my god, it's gorgeous. So it's like I just want to read it so I can buy that edition. Let's be real.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I like the cover that you've got on the thing as well with the spray bottle. I do like that cover as well. But the one that you like, I got it in the I want to say Everand, but I mean Evernight. Yeah. Evernight box. And honestly, I've never been more excited to see what I've got in a book box ever in my life. I should have been filming it because it was such like I hadn't been spoiled for it, and quite often you're spoiled for the books, but I'd managed to avoid all spoilers.
I got this one in my Illuma crate last month.
Ooh, I'm trying to get to that this month as well. Haven't got it yet, but there's a trend here. Oh my goodness.
We have the end.
I love it when they do that with the naked covers.
And when it wraps around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looks so good.
It's like just even the back. Look. So
that colour palette as well is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. The end papers. Gorgeous.
So nice. Where did that one come from?
Illuma crate.
Oh. Illuma crate pulling it out the bag.
Well, the other one I got
was I haven't had anything from Illuma crate in ages.
The other one I got was Hammerjang Look, which is shiny. Shiny. It's very pretty as well. It's
ooh,
very ombre.
Ooh. Oh, I like it when they don't forget the bottom edges. Ooh.
It's like sci-fi heist, possibly. Yeah. 8 misfits, 2 X's, 1 last heist.
Ooh, sounds good. I like it.
Thing is, it's like Illuma crate. Normally, it's like it's pretty much YA.
So pretty.
I mean, you can get like Illuma crate adult, I think. But yeah, basically, I've Illuma crate have been banging out some very pretty books.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty books.
They went downhill for a while when I stopped having them, but I'd stopped having them because they'd gone downhill a bit. But that was literally like, it might have even been before lockdown, you know.
It's possible. Alright, I already bought Red Rising, but now I might need to buy more. But I'm holding my ground at this moment.
You've got this done.
Oh, so pretty. Okay. Yes. See, I DNF'd Red Rising a long time ago.
Did ya?
Yeah.
We're reading it for Sibs this month.
I know. And I'm like, should I give it another go? Was I not in the right headspace?
Yeah. I might, yeah. Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? Because you can't possibly know until you try again. But then do you really want to try again? It's like,
yeah,
you know.
To me, it felt, I like the sci-fi aspect of it, but it felt like something I'd read. It felt very similar to something I'd already read, and what I'd already read, they did it better.
Right. Interesting.
But now I can't remember that book that I thought was better. I'm just like,
yeah, so maybe there has been like enough separation.
Possibly.
So I can let you know how I'm getting on with it when I start it if you want, if that helps.
Yes, please.
So But yeah, I've had it on my Kindle for ages. I think I got it like it was 99p at some point, and I got it then. So I was quite glad when Beatrice picked that one, because I thought, well, it's another book that I've already got. I don't have to buy again. But I will buy a physical copy at some point for this, because I've got like a shelf that's just Sib's Book Club books. And it's getting quite full now. So but yeah.
I need to reorganize these shelves, because literally when we moved the room around, there's still like 4 boxes of books in the living room.
Yeah.
It was just a case of put books on shelves. It doesn't matter where they go. So yeah.
When I move, I'm hoping I'll have a bit more space for my books, so then I can have like a shelf for this book club too. But then I'll have to make sure that I've got all of them. So I'll be like, Paula, what did we read?
I need a book trophy. What is it?
Remember what month I started joining you for this either.
Can you not?
I mean, I'm sure I can work it out, but because it just feels like forever now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is just what I've been doing. Like,
maybe I should make a playlist of
that'd be so
books.
fun.
Was our first? No, our first one was Mooncakes, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? Oh, that was such a good one.
I loved Mooncakes. It's so cute.
Yeah.
8 months ago.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow. I'm feeling a bit emotional about all this stuff. I think because it's coming up to my year on BookTube, I'm like, I'm just feeling a bit like, I survived. Nobody kicked me out yet.
Why would we lie you? It's like
it'll happen, I'm sure, someday.
Yeah, I mean, read it.
Yeah, I think you'll love that one.
It's so cute, such a quick read. Oh, my heart.
Like, save it for that moment that you just really need a pick me up.
Yeah, you need something heartwarming.
Yeah,
it'll put you there. Oh. So okay, I have to go cook for my gremlins. Okay, bye.
See you
soon. So yeah, I have the dentist on your on your BookTube birthday.
Oh
yeah.
Did I put in the chat about having to make it later on in the day? Because I was going to go on from 10, wasn't I, originally? But I've had to put it on for 1 p.m. till 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. Yeah, 1 till 10. Because
I think you did mention it in Discord. I don't know if you put it on.
I can't, yeah. But either way, I had to change the time because I realised that I have physio that morning.
Fine, I'm just going to have a look at what time my dentist appointment is. Oh, my dentist appointment is at 2:30. Perfect time for a dentist appointment.
Yeah.
So I might be able. Well, I'm getting fillings. So and there's going to be a fair bit of numbing. So I don't know how I'll be if I come back to talk and I just have dribble coming out the side of my mouth.
I got that image straight away. I was just like, gonna have drool down your face.
Dribble. Fluff, 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 fluff. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's put it that way. I'm going to see if they can recap my tooth, though. I'm going to see if
the front one? Is that the one that you were pointing at?
Yeah. And see if they could put a cap on that. Because when I had it done, well, it was done by an emergency dentist when I was young. And it was supposed to be temporary, but it just had a cap on it. It just stayed for years and years and years and years and years. And then I was eating like a fruit salad sweet.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And I bit into it and it just dunk. I was like, whoa. What the hell?
I've got a weird like filling like there. It's both teeth, but just like a little bit of both teeth. And that one falls out a lot with it being at the front.
Another dentist appointment a week after. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But we've got to do these things.
Yeah, it's better than having no teeth.
I mean, sometimes I'm just like, just take them all out. Just give me some. But I think you can always tell when people have had veneers done. You're like, I just look at people when they've got like the massive row, and I'm just like, oh, turkey teeth.
Yeah. I was tempted by them once, but then I saw how they do them, and I'm like, nope, that's not for me.
No, because they like file them all down. You end up with like
little.
Have you seen Sleepy Hollow?
Yeah.
So when Christopher Walken, when he's actually like, for the head and his teeth are like really sharp pointed, that's what it reminds me of. I'm just like, no, nasty.
Yeah. Oh, I do need to watch that film again though, because I haven't seen it in ages. I want to get the book as well, because I didn't realise there was a book.
I've never read
the book. Realise?
I don't even know how to explain what I have to do in English. Oh. Are you having like a root canal or something? Because it's like I had this tooth on the bottom. They said like, you need a root. You can either have a root canal or I can pull the tooth. And I'm like, just take the tooth. Just take it.
I did that. I did that with one on my side.
But then
I think I had one root canal and it didn't work or something. And he was like, well, I can do it again. But it might just be the same situation again. So I was like, so I could either have it took out or and have like a fake one put in. But that was going to cost a fortune. I was just like, nah, you can't even tell. Like, it's one tooth.
Hello, I just got home from lunch, I'm guessing. -28. Damn.
Jeez.
Get yourself under a blanket ASAP, Jean. Make yourself a brew.
Yeah. You deserve to get cozy now.
Just dive in your yarn pile and just be like, oh, so warm.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. I really want to do that. I need a yarn pile.
No, I have to unite 4 of my bottom teeth.
So maybe like braces?
Brace, yeah. I did Jane. Gonna read Girl with a Pearl Earring. Exactly, I am under blankets. Good.
Do not blame you. I am also under blankets, but it is not that cold here.
I am not under blankets, but I am wearing a jumper.
Yeah.
Which you can't. I wish I would have got a different colour because you can't really see what it says.
Close my book to be here.
I close my book to be here, and it's got like books
that's
on the
cute.
sleeves. Yeah. I feel like it's green. I had to buy the green one, obviously.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would have shown up better if it was a lighter colour.
Did you see my merch turned up for Clue?
No, but I do.
So,
I did get my Clue. Is it
bookmark?
Yeah, I got my bookmark.
My bookmark still hasn't turned up. I just want my bookmark.
I had the bookmark in this book. Where?
Is it fell on the floor?
No, well, probably still be in the bed.
No.
Because it's like Chris said to me, is like, because you need to finish reading the book. Is like, are you going to go in the library, or are you going to go up to bed? And I'm like, if I go up to bed, I'll have less distractions. Because I know for a fact if Wyatt knew that I was in this room, he'd just be coming in constantly.
Yeah.
Just texting Christopher.
Well, I clearly didn't think things through when I ordered my merch because I got the green jumper.
Oh no, you can send it to me.
But it's not the like it's still got white writing on and everything.
Yeah.
And then
It's
I
just
may
got the
have
green
accidentally
dagger.
got green nails as well, so I'm repping green even
Ooh.
though I'm white.
Ooh, I do like those. I do like those.
Yeah.
They're nice.
These are plain for me though, so
Mhm.
but I got the cat eye. I don't know if it shows up very well on camera actually. I think you can see it a little bit, but not as much as I can see it, if that makes sense.
So what was it? The restaurant we were at, we were sat at the window, and I swear to God, it was like sitting outside. Damn.
Ooh,
Light braces, but the dentist will pull them over or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you recommend this book? Maybe.
I do not. I feel so bad on the author, but
I mean, it's not a bad book, but it did take quite a lot of concentration to. I could not have listened to the audiobook and just listened to the audiobook.
Yeah. See, I had to just listen to the audiobook.
Yeah.
And that definitely impacted.
God, my face is on fire. Can you tell?
Yeah.
But
it just looked like you put too much blush on.
Yeah, too much. No, my face is on fire. There it is. Thank you.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
I can't wait till mine turns up. I got the notification that it'd been posted and everything a while ago, but obviously
I don't know why it's if you look at it normally, but yeah, it's on that side as well. So I think,
maybe it's from the texture of it. Maybe when it got cold in transit, it kind of warped it a little. Maybe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's mist. Because it's on both sides, it's mist. It's all mysterious and spooky. It's the mist. Mist. Came late. How are you picking the books for book club? Well, Jean, we are. It's there's a poll on Storygraph, but most people tend to do it through Discord. So if I show you now, it's not bent at all. It's just. Oh, hello. If you see it, it's not bent.
Go flying.
You see, it's not bent. Right. So here's the Discord. Welcome. And here is the poll. So you basically go on. These are the choices for next month. And you pick an emoji at the bottom, which goes with the book. And I'm like, but I'm torn between these two. I'm like, maybe.
I'm kind of torn between the half-assed Bat Eater and Midnight Rooms. For me, I think.
See, the Dark Descent I got when I was at Yalk. And it's Jewish mythology. And I was
Interesting.
like, sign me up. All right, let me stop presenting. Ken looks bad. Very pretty. Yes, it is. Do you have a special group on Storygraph? Yes, we do have a book club on Storygraph. But the thing is, on Storygraph, the poll can only run for a week, I think. All right, let me just bring up Storygraph. Oh my god, I hate this freaking thing. Google's Google's just updated and it's just being a right witch. It's like, download this. It's like, no, just go to the website.
Just show me what I want. Yes.
Just go to the fucking website. Sign in.
Hang on, do I have it? I'm sat here and I could be trying to help here.
So I'm signing in. But I can't remember how to freaking add people to the book club. Notifications. Oh, except for any request.
I've got the book club link if that helps.
Wait. Could try it.
Let's see. No, that's the StreamYard link. That is not what I just...
No.
Try again. Let's see. There we go. That's better. So that should be the Storygraph link. Hopefully.
I wish you were able to message people in Storygraph. In the book club, you can. It's kind of like you can't message, but you can make forum posts.
Yeah.
Because I have to. It's like to invite you. I have to actually know your Storygraph handle. If you tell me now, I can probably type it in and then send you an invite, Jean. It says like pending invites, but I think that they're the ones that I've sent to people.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm your friend as well, but I can't remember what your name is on Storygraph. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm in the wrong thing.
Friends. I search my friends. Are you Jean MC? I think, yeah. You're reading Girl with a Pearl Earring.
Oh, I don't have you on there, Jean.
Yeah. Jean MC, is that you? Because then I can try and add you. Or Jean _MC. Where's underscore?
Sorry. Seeing that comment, I take it back. We are not friends. Without like the context.
Yeah, take it back. We're not friends. Love you, Jean. Right. I think that's it. Have I sent you an invite? I clicked it. Users with private profiles won't show up here. Share your book club link with them instead. Well, where's the freaking book club link? Don't confuse me. Storygraph is great in so many ways.
Yeah, it's not easy to get links off Storygraph.
And so ass backwards in other ways.
I end up never being able to find the actual link button, because I know there is one for some things. But I end up just doing the cutting and pasting in where the web address is in the end, because I can never find it.
Yep.
I never. It kind of makes me feel a bit better knowing that you also feel that way, because I genuinely thought it was just me being dense.
Nah, it's not. Okay, double take it back because we're friends. Same.
Of course, we're friends. We know this.
Yeah, I mean, Livia, you're my friend on here as well, I think. Are you part of, I don't know if I sent you the book club thing.
As in, you're my friend on here already, Jean. Or Paula. See, now I'm just confusing things.
Standard.
I definitely can't see you on my friends list.
Are you talking about Jean?
Yeah. So I think it must be you.
Has Jean not sent you a friend request?
Maybe let me refresh. Refresh. Not yet. But sometimes they take a while to come through, so. When's?
We gotta be friends. Yes, yeah. See, I have sent you. I've sent you and Livia an invite to the book club now, so hopefully you have that. Friends. Hello, Christopher. Oh dear me. Sorry, I'm going on the app. And behind this, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Oh,
how do you search? No, I'm going to do this later. Sorry. I get distracted easy. What can I say?
ADHD squirrel. My face is on fire. Anyway, but yeah, if Storygraph is too much of a headache, the Discord is pretty simple. You just go on, you click on an emoji, and you're good.
I like the Discord one just because you get to click on an emoji.
I like the Discord one because it lasts all month. It bugs me that with the Storygraph poll, it only lasts a week. It's like,
yeah. So then if you don't check, if you're someone that just goes on every couple of weeks and updates,
yeah,
then you might miss it.
Ooh. The hardest part of Storygraph, there are some people I'm following and not friends with.
Yeah. I've noticed that with mine as well.
And voting on Discord is really easy. Yes, it is.
Mm.
Emojis are cool.
Yeah. Wait till you guys see the ones I've had to design for my memberships.
I need to do mine.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Livia says, hi, Christopher. It said I could only follow you here, not make me rude.
That is rude. That's probably something in my settings, isn't it? How do I fix that?
I could possibly send you a link to Jean and you could add them that way.
Yeah. I've got a public account, so that seems right.
Mm-hmm. Look at us just putting out fires all over the place.
I can't see anything in, but then is that actually my setting preferences? I wonder if it's in there. Medicine time.
Medication o'clock.
Okay, anyone can follow me. Anybody can be friends with me, apparently. I mean, not anybody can be friends with me, but
I don't know what's happened to my Google, but apparently it's turned into freaking Yahoo search for whatever reason. No, thank you. I want my Google back. Thank you very much.
Right, can I ask you guys your opinion
Yes.
on a clue thing, right? So I'm supposed I was going to read Dearest for this prompt.
What's the prompt?
Then the prompt is, well, we've all got the same prompt, haven't we?
From the living room, from the lounge.
Yes.
Right. Read the adjective one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going to do this, but then I read like 9% of Peace and Turmoil a couple of days ago. So I need to finish that. Peace, is that an adjective for a start? I'll Google it because I do not trust my brain. What is it? Peace. Is peace. I've literally been checking so many words. I know what an adjective is normally, but for some reason, as soon as no, it isn't. Turmoil's not a cute. Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm sticking with Dearest.
All right. I'm just log into WhatsApp and I can send you Jean's link. There we go. There's Jean's Storygraph link, so if you can't add Jean.
Oh, have you sent it to me on
WhatsApp? Yeah.
Yeah, got it. There we go. I've sent a request, Jean. Sorted.
Fixed it. Beautiful.
Job's a good one.
So yes, everyone has the same. I had to DNF mine. Started another book. I'm not playing Clue, but I know last year each room had their own prompt and each team had their own prompts. Yeah, but I think Rainey said that we're all starting in the same spot.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna have different clues as different rooms opens and stuff, but I think we're all starting in the same place this year. Everyone's
Just
same.
so that we can community like build better and things like that. So it's
There's
like,
another book hermit. Except
no, there isn't.
except no substitutes. This is the one and only. Accepted the Bookclub request and the friend request from Hermit. Cool. There's more than one hermit?
No.
No. No.
I think the world would implode.
Oh dear. So, yes. Pause for hydration.
I'm hydrating with coffee.
You can't hydrate with coffee. It's a diuretic.
Only if you're drinking espresso.
But I will take my meds.
I'm drinking coffee at 10 o'clock at night. And I will still moan about not being able to sleep.
Caffeine makes me tired.
It makes me tired. But apparently it stops your Coda was saying something about doesn't stop you going to sleep, it stops the quality of sleep or something. Sorry, I've just seen Chris's comment.
Can't hydrate with coffee? Challenge accepted. Accurate. It's just like,
you love a challenge around here.
You and Christina. Challenge accepted.
Yeah. You can drink who under the table when it comes to coffee.
I don't know. Feels like Christine like needs it in a drip. Like needs it like, you know, a coffee IV.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the most I have is like 3 in a day, but that's not every day. Tends to be 1 or 2.
Starbucks squirrels unite.
Yeah.
Bless you.
I don't normally like Starbucks, but we don't actually have a Costa that close to us. So.
See, I just wish I liked coffee. I love the smell of coffee. It was really weird when I was pregnant and I couldn't stand the smell of coffee.
Yeah.
Because I've always liked the smell of coffee. But when I was pregnant, I was just like, get away.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, if you don't like a smell normally, it's just a smell you don't like. You don't like it when you're pregnant. Like, clear the space. I need to get to the loo right now.
Yeah. The other book hermit has a little dragon emoji for the profile picture. Yeah.
Then they're a dragon, not a hermit.
They're a book dragon, and to be fair,
yes, they're just.
I classify myself as a book dragon because I have my hoard. I have my book hoard.
I think I'm definitely quite aptly named. I'm definitely more of a hermit than anything else.
Yeah, I think I could also be a hermit.
Yeah,
I think it's just because we like to be in our own space, doing our own thing.
Yeah, definitely. I like being outside too. I just prefer it to not be in crowded places. So that kind
and it has to be on my terms.
Yeah.
Right. So I haven't got anything else to say about the book that we're supposed to talk about this today. I mean, yeah. I mean that yeah.
That works.
Yeah. I mean, Hermit's got a Matt and I've got a Chris.
Yeah.
You bring me just and snacks. Well, to be fair, you've got to take care of your little book dragon. You have to feed them and water them. Give them cozy
I did
blankets.
not hear snacks, by the way.
You got to feed them. Got to give them snacky snacks. Got to make sure they're all cozy with blankies and cushions. You got to protect your little book dragon. Need to mute Matt's
Oh, there will be copious note taken. I'm positive of that.
It was like when you came up to visit, and I was wanting Chris and Matt to meet because I was just like I felt like they got on so well.
Yeah, I think so too. Definitely.
Yeah, I think like Chris and Matt be like that.
Just like us.
Yeah. And then they just sit there and then be like, Jesus.
Yeah. What did we sign up for?
Yeah, pretty much.
What did we do?
You'll never guess what they're making me do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just us sitting there.
Mm-hmm. We do appreciate you, though. We do appreciate you for all that you do. We do appreciate you. We take the piss, but you take the piss right back. So
yeah, it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. So we are reading The Immortal Dark this month. It's very pretty. I mean, fair.
I think Matt would agree with that statement as well.
Yeah, you stuck with me for life, mate. You are done. Well, to be, you fell first. So anyway, we're reading this month. It's a vampire book. I'm very excited. It is blurbed by quite a few people. So I hope it's good. I mean, I know of Chloe Gong, but I've not read any of them, anything by them. Pascal Leckel. They wrote Curious Tides. Sarah Underwood. Nope. Deborah Fay. I know they wrote Blood Scion. I know of that book, but I've not read it. M.K. Lobb wrote Seven Faceless Saints. I've heard of that book, but I've not read it. Nia Davenport, Blood Gift Duology. No. Camilla Cole, So Let Them Burn. I've heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
And then Rena Barton, Kingdom of Souls trilogy. Worth it. Yes, I am.
Do you know what? I would melt if Matt said that to me.
I wish you were not an ocean away. I know, right?
Same. Or if the ocean was a puddle, maybe I could cope with that.
No, I just want them to make a teleportation machine so we could literally just bamf over to just bamf over to Canada and just be like, hi.
Yeah.
No jet lag, no nothing.
Canada too.
I do. I've always said Canada.
I love that. I have to I try not to because I think that people are going to laugh at me, but now I'm not on my own. I can just say it.
Say the weird thing. Do the weird thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to check to see if it's on KU. I don't know if it would be because it's a new release.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's see what it says for me. No, it's just normal Kindle option for me. Oh, I got all excited there thinking I could get the paperback.
How much is it on Kindle?
Not sure on Kindle because it won't tell me on here.
Oh.
It just says Kindle edition. It'll come up with whether it's Kindle edition or KU. And then underneath it just says this app does not support purchasing. So I have to look on my Kindle. Oh, I wonder if I can look on the Kindle app. Never thought of that before.
Immortal Dark. Kindle edition $6.99. Oh, the second one is coming out on the 2nd of October, 2025.
Why will it not tell me prices?
I don't know. It does that sometimes if you're looking on your phone.
Yeah. I think. Oh, well. It's literally half the price for the paperback, but that doesn't come out until August.
Mm-hmm. So Kindle edition is $6.99. The paperback is $9.99, but that's not out yet, and the hardcover is $16.85. But you could buy it new. You could buy it used from £9.75.
I'm gonna look on World of Books. World of Books. I can't smell.
You can't smell or you can't spell.
I think I said smell. But I meant spell.
Yeah.
And it's not on there.
Curses. Try Abe Books.
It's coming up in dollars, so I'm obviously on the wrong one. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Portals! Yeah, that'd work too.
Yep.
Banff is a town in Canadian teleportation centre. Has to be there. Okay. Canadian? Yeah. Digestive Gurma? Huh?
What?
Yes, that's the author. To guess Gurma, yes. Like digestive? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cracking auto. That's a cracking auto cucumber. I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
In Canada, it's $16.99 a Kindle. Wow.
Ooh.
But Canadian prices are crazy.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the name? Canada grabbed a bag of Scrabble tiles and pulled out random letters. Look, we got a C, A, an N, A, a D, A. Wow, Christopher. That's such a dad joke. Canada is an indigenous word. I'm truly I'm in the middle on neither coast. I've been to Banff and it's very far away from me. Okay. See, I'd love to travel, but my body is a no-go for the travel. So if we could just teleport, or portal, that'd be the best thing ever, because my body doesn't do well with travel. It's like, no.
I can still travel, but I have to be very mindful of my plans and spread things out.
Yeah.
A lot. It might be getting easier to work out with this.
How's it going anyway with that? Is it?
Well, I had a bit of a blip in the first couple of days because the first 4 days that you use it, it's just learning your body.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't actually tell you anything really, but it constantly tells you your heartbeat, and how many pace points you've used. And then once it's done the 4 full days, it can tell you when to slow down and when you can push a bit harder and things like that, apparently, which I'm looking forward to. But I have to do morning and evening check-ins with it, a thing called paced breathing, which I've done loads of different breathing techniques, but I'd never heard of this one. And I'm on day 3 of it learning me. But the first day I had to not factory reset. It had an update and I didn't realise, so it wasn't actually working for the most of the first day.
Right.
So it's taken a little bit longer than it normally would. But what is quite nice about it so far is that when my anxiety is bad and my heart feels like it's like beating too fast, I can literally see my heartbeat, so I know it's not beating too fast, which is quite nice mentally because I can be like, okay, it's fine, this is just a feeling, it will go away, kind of thing, and trust it a little bit more because I can see it.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice.
See, I want to know how it'd work with like the pace points and stuff, and like how it would, because if it's one of those things where you've got to kind of like input all, you physically got to input all the stuff, I'd be like, well, my ADHD won't let me do that.
No, I'll show you. I mean, I'll show this in the video properly in my next mountains video. But like, I haven't done my evening check-in yet. So you literally just have a few. It looks like a lot, but it literally takes me about 30 seconds. When you first sign up, you have to like answer all these questions, like what your symptoms are. So at first it like that first time it is a lot, but daily it isn't a lot, because there's certain ones on here like noise sensitivity, for instance. Most of the time that's going to be a 0 for me. I only really get that when I'm overwhelmed, like anxiety wise. Tinnitus is nearly always a 1 for me. It's like there, but not.
Same.
I can ignore it. So like some of them are just really like I don't have to think about it at all. And it is just asking you like in that half of a day kind of thing how you're feeling. So
well, the thing is, it's like Chris sent me the link to it, and I'm like, yeah, I've been getting ads for Visible for quite some time. But and then Chris sent me the link, and I'm like, I don't know. And then you were like getting one, and I'm like, well, I'd rather wait a little bit and get a review from someone that I trust rather than other people on the internet.
Yeah.
So
it's going well so far, but I don't think I've been on it well enough, like long enough yet to really give any useful information on it yet.
This is due to the tariffs that America put on Canada in the 80s. Ugh, America. Maybe I'll go to England one day. Yes, do it. And Jean, it's worth it. Worth visiting. We have a parlour and a hermit too. Anna James.
Yeah.
Anna Abby, Anna Claire.
True.
We have a great many. Yesterday I was in the office and I was replaying like conversations in my head yesterday. It was not cute. Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
I subscribe to Chris. I found once I said it out loud, it left my head.
Yeah. Same.
I don't have a noise sensitivity unless Paul is snoring. Dude!
Oh.
You snore worse than I do. Behave yourself.
Snores right there next to my ear. I'm like, if he turns over, he stops snoring. It's only when his head is right there.
See, I think it's when I have the when the insomnia hits and Chris just lays there next to me, snoring at me.
Yeah.
Like I'm having such good sleep right now, and
Yeah.
I'm going to annoy the feck out of you. I was like,
Yeah.
what is tinnitus? It's like a ringing. It's like a constant kind of, like a. Sometimes it'll kind of be a high pitched noise, and some. It's like I don't have it constantly. Chris does. But it's like I'll get it occasionally, and sometimes it'll be like a really high pitched noise, and then my hearing in one ear will get muffled for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it'll go back to normal.
I just have it all the time, but it's like most of the time it's just like a noise. That's why I only put it at 1 rather than like the worst it could be, because the high pitched I only really get if there's like a lot of noise or something to like set it off.
If you visit James, you have to take some internet. Theirs is always broken. I mean, facts.
Right?
Chris, you should be a comedian. He is. I forgot about James. How could you forget about James? Darling James.
We get to see him on a Saturday morning, our time. So for Jean, you probably never see him.
No.
Anymore.
And I miss. Well, he wasn't streaming last week, and I missed him this week because my mum comes over on Saturdays. But she came over Friday last week because she was doing something else on Saturday. But now they are going on a cruise, so I'm not going to see him I'm not going to see my mum for a little while. So maybe I can actually hang out in James's Sprints on a Saturday now.
Yeah.
I have tinnitus as a constant high pitch. It's because the sound sensing hairs / cells have died. Jean saying you are too. I don't know what that's in conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What came out of your mouth was in my head.
We do that quite a bit. It's like you think it, I say it.
Yeah. We just
I have more of a noise sensitivity, but no tinnitus. Yeah. To be fair, my tinnitus is so freaking random. It won't be like noise sensitivity. Sometimes it'll be quiet or whatever, and one ear will just like.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is a weird one.
Christopher, go sit down. What the hell? I try to sleep on Saturday, Sunday morning, so I never see James. Yeah. Yes, Livia. We're in sync. What can we say? Oh, hello, Didi. How are you? And Didi just sneaking in. Hello.
Where's your shimmies?
Where's your shimmy? Yeah, where's your little...
Uh-oh.
Tentatively, when Didi has streamed, it's been 5 a.m. here or so. I've been missing Didi too. Yeah. And hi to Didi. I'm guessing Didi's not read the book club book. But, because Didi does the vampires. Will you be reading this month's book, Didi? All the vampires. There we go. does shimmy. Good stuff.
My head goes. My shoulders don't go. My head just bobbles.
See, when I do a shimmy, it's not like it's the boobs that go. if I do an actual shimmy, it's the boobs that go. I'm tired. We've not had dinner yet either. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say about this book other than it was okay. I will probably read it again when the next book comes out.
It was not okay. It was shit.
It wasn't shit. I've read worse. I shall for sure be reading The Vampires. Haha. Then loves Olivia. You start talking, Didi. She appears, yes. Oh, we also have a Didi here, so that's another reason to visit the UK.
Yeah, Didi's UK.
Forgot about Didi because she's a Londoner.
We've got Ven as well. We forgot about Ven.
And Noah.
And Noah. And the name, I can see them in my head. Hang on. I've got them on my watch later. I know this. It's going to really annoy me if I don't find out. Where's watch later there? Oh, geez, I should not have looked at this watch later list. It is out of control. Elmo.
Who?
Elmo. Elmo. Yeah.
Wait, was the pretty book not good?
It was shit.
It wasn't shit. It wasn't great, but it wasn't. It wasn't the best. No, my ears were hot, Jean. Yeah. But this is a pretty book, and I'm hoping this one's good. Your mic's gone.
Is it back?
Yes.
Okay. I pressed the button by accident.
Curses. Okay.
You didn't need to hear me anyway.
Grinch! Yeah, it wasn't great. I say it wasn't the best. I've read worse.
I've read worse, to be fair.
I felt like there needed to be a little bit more backstory. And possibly... See, I don't know if the pacing was off because I was listening to it and reading it at such a fast speed. Hi, finally sitting down to read Losing Sight by Tatty Richards. Ooh. Hello, Cherie. Welcome. This is a book club chat. We're not doing sprints. I mean, you normally see us on sprints and stuff, but, you know, I hope you enjoy reading.
No way! I haven't got to that yet.
I've read worse for sure. Cough. Metal Slinger. Cough.
Oh, dear. Can I take that off my TBR then, do you think, Olivia?
How long is Metal Slinger?
That one's quite a chonker, I think. Metal Slinger. I've only got that one on Kindle. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
It's fine.
497 pages.
Yeah, nah.
But the cover's so pretty.
What? Can I see the cover?
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
I literally just threw it on the bed.
Ooh, that is pretty. Metal Slinger is on KU, so I'm tempted to see why peeps don't like it.
Yeah.
Paula's Red Worst, cough. Box of Delights, cough. Yeah.
What Box of Delights, do I dare ask?
It's a very old book. They made a BBC TV thing about it. It's basically Chris watches it every Christmas, and like he's got the book, and it's a very old book, and like for a challenge or whatever, I had to read have a book suggested to me, and Chris suggested that, and I read it, and I wanted to throw it, but it wasn't my book to throw. If I owned it, I would have thrown it. I would have probably set it. I probably would have set it on fire.
Oh,
it annoyed the living crap out of me.
That sounds like me and that one from the other week that I've wiped from my memory. I wiped that one on purpose, though.
I finished it, but I was tempted to DNF it. What's the premise? The premise of Metal Slinger? I don't know.
Metal Slinger. Bryn has spent the better part of her life waiting for the chance to attend the annual market hosted by the Kenta, that the very same people who exiled the Alaha to live a life over the sea, a rite of passage for all young guards. She's not sure what to expect from it, but breaking a century-long peace treaty certainly isn't on her map. So basically, they're a guard. She's a guard. And she messes with stuff. It's a good job. It's a good job I'm not the person that writes these descriptions.
I've yet to decide how to rate it. Probably a 2-star.
Okay.
And then hi to Cherie. Chris says the TV show is on iPlayer. I won't put yourself through it. The author should be sentenced to pronouncing their fantasy names for all eternity. For this author. I mean, yeah, fair. Would you still, if you feel like a book's a 2-star, would you still recommend it to people?
I would, but I'd make it very clear that I didn't like it and this is why I didn't like it. So that they know if that's also going to be something that bothers them. You know? Because it is so subjective, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
it's rare that a book is like
See, I don't think I'd recommend anything. I wouldn't recommend something to a friend that was below 3 stars. Because I
would if it was something that I like. They've said, I don't know, like with this one, for instance, the baby stuff, the postnatal stuff was a bugbear for me. But if a friend of mine says that they love that in books, then I'd be like, oh, well, you might like this one then, you know?
Yeah. Paula, Cherie, Olivia, I have a bone to pick with you. Waves angry fist, lol. Why? What did we do? What did we do?
I'm glad I'm not on the list.
You did not tell me that I would cry at the end of Iron Flame.
I should have remembered. I should have seen that coming.
Well, I'm not a book crier, so I wouldn't know. I could not foresee that happening to other people because I'm not a book crier. So
I'm not generally, but every now and then one gets me. Fourth Wing got me. That was crying because I would never get them hours back.
I think the only one that made me like well up was with Sirius.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't out cry, but I did well up.
Yeah, that one got me.
I read.
And Dobby.
No, Dobby didn't get me.
Oh, Dobby got me. La Harbour. If people know who La Harbour is, they'll know my pain.
No, the premise is the one that this month's pick. Okay, so Immortal Dark. So let me read the
All I know is that it's vampires.
So, a lost heiress, a soulless vampire, a secret drenched in blood. It began long before my time, but something has always hunted our family. Orphaned heiress, Gideon Adane grew. Gideon Adane grew up far. Sorry, do you know when the top sentence is all capitals?
Oh yeah.
See, that's what it's like there. So it's like I didn't know if it was like part of a name or what. So
yeah.
So they grew up far from the arcane society she was born into, where human bloodlines gain power through vampire companionship. When her sister June disappears, Gideon is convinced a vampire stole her. The very vampire bound to their family, the cruel yet captivating, I'm going to butcher this name, Syninios Sagad. I'm just going to call him Sus. To find June, Gideon must infiltrate the elite Uxley University, where she must survive living with Sus, even as he does everything he can to drive her away. It doesn't matter that Sus' wickedness speaks to Gideon's own violent nature and tempts her to surrender to a life of darkness. She must find her sister and kill Sus at all costs. When a murderer mirroring June's disappearance shakes Uxley, Gideon sinks further into the ruthless underworld of vampires, risking her very soul. There she discovers a centuries-old threat, and June could be at the center of it. To save her sister, Gideon must bring Uxley to its knees and either break free from the horror of her own actions or embrace the dark entanglement of love and the blood it requires.
Dun dun dun.
So debut author Teges Germer brings to life a world of vampires that is dangerously romantic, ruthless, cutthroat, and effortlessly compelling. Apparently.
Sorry.
It's okay. Today's book, yes, because someone could be better than me. I've books that make you cry. Sorry. See, to be fair, I don't cry reading books, but I will cry at movies. It's like I read Me Before You. Didn't shed a tear. Didn't anything. Watched the movie. Balls, floods. Oh, floods. I cried when Neville got his house points in the first book. Yeah, and he still does.
Dumbledore. Not so much actually.
Even the book that I DNF today, I could suggest to someone because I DNF it for the trope in it that I don't like. That's fair. Bless you. Sounds sus. Yes.
But very well we.
I'm going to try and finish Ashes in the Star-Cursed King this month. You got it. You got it. Thinking at the hours that I lost reading Metal Slinger makes me angry. and sounds good. As in, the Mortal Dark sounds good.
Yeah.
I think I will get the I think I will get the audio as that as well, just because I feel like there's going to be a lot of random names that I cannot pronounce.
Yeah.
So I feel like I need to get the... Oh my god, the font is tiny.
Ooh.
I'm definitely going to need the audiobook if the font's that small.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll forgive you because I love y'all. Love you too. Love you too. Are you gonna go straight onto Onyx Storm? Are you just gonna get the audio of Onyx Storm instead of the graphic audio?
Oh yeah, because you have to wait for that, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I listened to the audio of Onyx Storm. It was good. And I really liked the graphic audio of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I liked the graphic audio a lot more than the actual book for Iron Flame, because that shit was just too long, and I felt like they edited it quite nicely in the graphic audio version. So I think we have covered everything. I mean, we could stay here chatting all but we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I could.
Speaking of which,
Sorry. I'm only going to keep yawning now. It's just, that's it. They've set in now, the yawns.
Onyx Storm was written better than the first two books. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard a few people saying that now, actually.
Yes, it is better. It is the best one she's done. Oop. I'm finishing off Beautiful Creatures and straight into Onyx Storm. It's all queued up. Okay.
Nice.
See, I've heard the opposite, Livia. Oh. See, I don't know how, because Iron Flame needed to go to an editor badly. They pushed it too quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the graphic audios were done well. The only gripe I've got with the graphic audio is that you have to listen to it at a semi-normal speed because of the sound effects and the things happening. If I listen to it at if I listen to it at my normal pace of listening to an audiobook, all the sound effects are like, yeah, it's like you hear footsteps, and instead of it, it's like, whoa, hello.
So,
yes,
next book club. I've looked, and the first Saturday of the month is the 1st of March.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's 2 days, two Saturdays in a row where it was like the first is the first.
Yeah.
Is the actual first Saturday. Are we locking it in? First Saturday of March, right? Locking it in. Book club. 9 p.m. GMT. Sorry, I need to add Christopher so he understands. Like, add Christopher to the calendar so he knows it's happening. Oh.
That's in the calendar.
I randomly duplicated it. How weird was that? There we go. I fixed it. So, yes. So, on the 1st of March, which is a Saturday, we will be talking about this book. What? Where? Squirrel! I went to listen to the graphic audios. I found them on Audible. Cool. The only thing is that they've split them both into 2 parts, so you've got to basically buy 4 audiobooks.
Cheapskates.
Mm-hmm.
So rude.
Mm-hmm. So yes.
In this economy?
I know. Shocking. The polls for March's pick are up. I haven't done a Goodreads one because no one voted on the Goodreads poll last time. So I'm just going to let the Goodreads version of the book club die, seeing as everyone seems to vote on Storygraph or on Discord. I mean, let me know otherwise if you are a Goodreads user and you want the poll to carry on being on Goodreads. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it off for this month and see what happens. But yeah, the polls are up. You can go and clicky on them. It didn't work like that in Italy. Oh, so
For the graphic audio.
for the graphic audio, I don't buy them. It's like the library, but I can hold them for months/years. Oh,
Ow.
I heard that. YouTube community poll. I mean, possibly. We shall see. I'll leave it off this month, see what happens, and then I'll probably do a poll next month. But yes. I need to go eat something so I can take tablets. You can vote twice. You can, but I will remove duplicate votes. Because it's like some people use Discord, some people don't, some people use Storygraph, some people don't, some people use Goodreads, some people don't. So I say if you vote on one, just stick on that, and then I will tally up all the votes at the end. I pay a subscription of €9. Yeah,
I
want the Italian Audible account. Lol.
I spend so much money on Audible. It's crazy. I want it back.
Yeah. Had 3 months free to try the service, and I liked it so much that I did the subscription. I mean, to be fair, the UK does have the oh night, mwah, sweet dreams.
Let's see if we can do a half a heart each.
Other side.
Oh. Other side. Oh no, hang on.
You go for
Is that right? Have we done a heart?
Kinda, yeah. Ah. Thank you for the chat. You're more than welcome. But yeah, we kind of get like, if you subscribed, you can get free audiobooks that you can like go through your library, but usually new releases you still have to pay. You did it! Yay!
That's gonna be the new thing now.
Yeah. Again. Oh, we are such nerds. Anyway, on that note, anatomically correct heart. You did it! Yay! So, when we'll be seeing you on Clue sprints, right?
Yeah, Monday on my sprints. I should be back to normal now.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Here's hoping.
I say hopefully.
I'm crossing everything.
Yeah. But yeah.
Literally everything's crossed.
So I should have I posted a video earlier today, and then I should have my normal uploads on Tuesday and Friday this week, and normal sprints on Monday and Thursday. Although I guess they're not really normal because I think they're both for Clue, but you can treat them like normal sprints. It's no big deal. Like,
yes, I need to figure out what my first book's gonna be.
Yeah. Wow.
No clue.
I might fall asleep reading mine tonight. So.
No, Here Onyx Sounds available 2 days after release. Oh. Hugs, Hermit. What? Hugs. Yeah. Do I not get hugs?
No, it looks like I was trying to grope people.
No. Hugs. Hugs, 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 hugs. You get hugs. I don't. I don't. Where's my hugs? It's okay. I still love you. Yes.
You've missed me after a whole week. I could have probably just not said anything, and people might not have even noticed.
It just throws us off kilter, It's like, well, what's good? It's not normal. So we're back Monday. I'll be doing sprints on Monday as well. Oh, and I finally found out where the redirect thing was.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, you've got it.
I do have it, yes. Well, thank you.
I don't know if I'll be able to redirect on Monday because I think I have to finish an hour early because it's Clue sprints. I can't overlap with any of the other hosts, and I think someone else goes on at 6.
Right.
I think that might be this week.
Well, I ended up doing it last when I did my impromptu sprints. So I linked to coders. I mean, so many people were sprinting, and I was like, "Oh no, coders starting when I'm going to finish." I linked to coders, and they were like, "No, starting an hour later." I was like, "Oh well." I did put links for everyone, like I normally do, who were sprinting, so people could go.
What would happen then if I tried to link and finished at 6? Then it's an hour still.
Well, the thing comes up to say it kind of puts a link in the chat, and basically you just click on the link and it takes you directly to their channel. So it just basically you'd be waiting.
Just have you sitting there waiting basically for it to start. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Chantal. We're just saying goodbyes now.
Yeah, sorry.
Because it's a book club chat, not sprints. So, I mean, if we were doing sprints, we'd be here for hours and hours and hours. But no, you have to wait till Monday.
Yeah.
For the pleasure of our company on that one.
Yeah.
But
hi. You've got us basically all day and all evening on Monday between us. Because
you're in the morning and I'm on the you're on the day shift, I'm on the night shift.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay, well, let's read this month. Hopefully you can fit it into your TBRs with Clue happening. Those people that are doing Clue. I am on Team Green.
I'm Team White.
Team White.
Yeah.
And together we make lime. But
it is the best green.
Yes.
Is it?
Bright green's always the best green. It's the happiest.
Yeah. I do quite like forest green as well.
Forest, yeah, this type of green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Livy saying good night to everyone and then loves. Is Livy on Team White?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to drag someone in.
See, if I'd have known you were on Team White, I probably would have. But it was just like, oh, we're gonna get it.
To be fair, if it had been the other way around, I might have picked green because green is Best colour.
It's the best colour.
But then I quite like now that I've seen my character, I like
Yeah.
my character, if that makes sense.
Mrs. White's cool. I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, on Monday, I do have Clue on the Switch. I do have Cluedo on the Switch. So
Yeah, I
maybe
was thinking about getting that.
we could have a game of Cluedo.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
You put the lime in the coconut. Check it all up. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for showing up for book club.
Yeah,
It's always
before Chris
fun.
gets us in any more trouble.
Yeah. Jean, you've never played Clue? See, it's Cluedo in the UK, but
Yeah.
I may
Yeah,
become
I can imagine.
fair. Yeah.
Surprised she didn't fall off a chair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Right then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say goodbye. Yeah, we'll see you. If we don't see you in the comments tomorrow of whoever's streaming, we will definitely see you on Mondays. It's Cluedo in Italy too. Yeah. Okay then. Bye.